Did a United States senator just compromise our national security on live television? This is the explosive question echoing through the corridors of Washington today after Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth went on the offensive, accusing Senator Mark Kelly of revealing classified information during his appearance on CBS's Face the Nation. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss any of our breaking updates on the power struggles shaping our country. The situation unfolded this past Sunday when Senator Mark Kelly, a Democrat from Arizona and a former astronaut, sat down for a high-stakes interview. During the segment, the conversation turned towards sensitive military and defense-related topics. Almost immediately after the interview aired, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth took to social media and public channels to sound the alarm. Hegseth, referring to the senator as Captain, didn't mince words. He alleged that Kelly had crossed a dangerous line by divulging details that were meant to remain shielded from the public eye. At the core of the accusation is the sanctity of classified intelligence. When a sitting senator, especially one with a background in military service like Kelly, discusses defense strategy or intelligence, the public expects a high degree of discretion. Hegseth's assertion is that this discretion was abandoned in favor of a political talking point. For those who follow defense policy, this isn't just a simple disagreement over facts, it's a direct challenge to the integrity of communication between the legislative and executive branches. If indeed classified information was leaked, it suggests a profound breakdown in the checks and balances that govern how we handle our most sensitive secrets. But what does this actually mean for the players involved? For Senator Mark Kelly, this is a significant blow to his reputation as a measured, experienced lawmaker who understands the gravity of classified defense material. If the accusations gain traction, he will be forced to defend his words under the harsh light of a Senate inquiry or at the very least, answer tough questions from the Intelligence Committee. On the other side, Pete Hegseth is positioning himself as the staunch guardian of national security protocols, signaling that he will not hesitate to call out lawmakers, regardless of their status or party affiliation. The fallout from this incident could be far-reaching. We are currently living in a climate where information is used as a weapon of political warfare. If the executive branch feels that members of the legislative branch are leaking information to score points with the media, it will create a chilling effect on cooperation between the Pentagon and Congress. We could see a tightening of access, more restrictive briefings, and a permanent rift between those who set the policy and those who authorize the funding. Is this a case of a slip of the tongue, or was it a tactical move to undermine the current Defense Department's narrative? Furthermore, we have to look at the role of the media in all of this. Networks like CBS provide a platform for these discussions, but the responsibility to withhold classified intel ultimately rests with the individual being interviewed. If a senator brings up protected information, does the network have an obligation to censor it, or is the burden entirely on the elected official? These are questions that don't have easy answers, but they are questions that the American people deserve to have addressed. We are talking about the safety of our troops, the security of our intelligence assets, and the trust the public places in our elected representatives. As this story develops, keep your eyes on the statements coming out of both the senator's office and the Pentagon. We are likely to see a flurry of defensive press releases, calls for investigations, and perhaps even a heated debate on the Senate floor. This is exactly the kind of situation that highlights the friction inherent in our government today. It is messy, it is intense, and it is happening right in front of us. So, what do you think about this? Was Senator Kelly reckless with his words, or is Secretary Hegseth blowing this out of proportion to silence a critic? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to know where you stand on this controversy. This is a developing situation, and we will continue to monitor the fallout as more details emerge. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video.